Hey there, folks. Some of you may have questions about how to use Edmonton's EPark system, and we are going to answer them right here, right now, with a simple video. Just click on the question you want answered, and we're going to try our best to answer it. Let's jump right in. Question number 1, how do I pay at an EPark machine using cash? Click right here for the answer to that one. How do I pay at an EPark machine using credit card? I paid for parking. Where's my receipt? What do I do if the EPark machine is out of order? How do I pay for one-time parking using my phone browser? What is an EPark account? Why do I want one? And how do I sign up for an account? How do I pay for parking using the app? How do I pay with a call or text? How do I add more time to my parking session? I have a question that's not listed here. What do I do? How do I know which mobile payment option is best for me? How do I pay at an EPark machine using cash? Once you get out of your car, make note of your license plate number and the zone that you're parked in, which you can see on the nearby signs. Head on up to the pay machine, which will have a zone displayed. If you're parked in that zone, just follow the instructions on screen. And if not, no worries, you'll just have to press the clear or backspace button and type in your zone. Then, follow the instructions on screen. Type in your license plate number, press the check mark. Paying with coins? Start putting coins in. Insert coins slowly, one at a time, and wait for each one to register. Be aware that any problem coins will fall into the coin or return slot. Keep dropping in those coins until you've paid for the amount of time that you want. And you are done. This has been Parking with EPark in the city of Edmonton. Feel free to click here to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for your parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. Oh, and incidentally, if you do choose to print a receipt, don't have to put that receipt on your dash. Attendants have computers that scan license plates and cross-reference them with those that have been punched into the system. How do I pay at an EPark machine using credit card? Once you get out of your car, make note of your license plate number and the zone that you're parked in, which you can see on the nearby signs. Head up to the pay machine, which will have a zone displayed. If you are parked in that zone, you can move on to payment. If not, no worries. You'll just have to either press the clear or backspace button and type in your zone. Then, follow the instructions on screen. Type in your license plate number. Press the check mark. Paying with credit card? The machine will prompt you to insert your card. When the machine asks you, remove the card and choose how much time you want to pay for by pressing the desired increment. And you are done. This has been Parking with EPark in the city of Edmonton. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for your parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. Incidentally, if you do choose to print a receipt, you don't have to put that receipt on your dash. Attendants have computers that scan license plates and cross-reference them with those that have been punched into the system. I paid for parking. Where's my receipt? EPark is totally paperless, which means that the receipt is an optional item. You don't need to have a receipt on your dashboard. If, however, you want one, you are in luck. You just need to request it when prompted on the screen. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. What do I do if the machine is out of order? No worries, you can just head to any other nearby machine and pay there. Don't forget though, you will need to enter the zone you're parked in. You can do this by pressing the yellow clear button, then typing the correct zone. Then, you pay as you normally would. And if you'd like, you can also consider paying with a different mobile option. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. How do I pay for one-time parking using my phone browser? You can use your browser if you don't want to pay at the machine and would rather just pay as you go. It's great for the occasional parker. It's a handy feature if you're from out of town or you just prefer to not use an account. In your phone's browser, go to v-epark.parkplus.ca or bookmark this site here. If you have a QR code scanner, scan the code on the EPark machine and skip the typing. Once you're at the EPark site, just follow the instructions. Type in your license plate number and the zone you're parked in. Next, select the amount of time you'd like to park. Make sure everything looks good, and then proceed to payment. And if you find yourself using EPark often, feel free to check out the handy app, which you can learn about in this video here. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money using EPark. What is an EPark account? Why do I want one? And how do I sign up for an account? An EPark account lets you pay for parking from your phone, your internet browser, or the handy EPark app. It can be a huge time saver for frequent parkers. With an account, you can end a parking session early, which saves you money by only paying for the time you've parked. You can click here to sign up for an account. Once you're there, you can either log in your browser to manage your account or download the app. And just so you know, there's a $25 minimum deposit when you're loading funds onto your account. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. How do I pay for parking using the app? The EPark app is a convenient way to pay for parking, top up your parking time, and get reminders when you're about to run out of time. Just head over here to download the app. You will need an EPark account to use the app, which you can sign up for right in the app itself. For more information on how to set up your EPark account, visit edmonton.ca/EPark. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. How do I pay at EPark with a call or text? To pay with your cell phone, you'll need an EPark account, which you can sign up for here and learn about in this video over here. Once you have an account, you can either call or text to activate a parking session. To call, just dial 587-400-7275 and follow the voice prompts. We recommend adding the number as a contact for easy future access. To text the number 587-400-7275 and then type the word START and the parking zone number you're parked in. So, for example, if you were parked in zone 3020, you would text START 3020 to the phone number 587-400-7275. To end the parking session, text the word END and the parking zone number to the same number. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up the parking time, and save money with EPark. How do I add more time to my parking session? Adding time to a parking session is easy, but you will have to use the same method of payment in order for the system to recognize your session. For example, if you've paid at a pay machine for an hour, you'll have to use a pay machine to add time to your account. Also, you should note that you can only top up to the maximum time for the zone that you're parked in. Typically, for on-street parking, the maximum you can pay for is 2 hours at one time. The additional payment will apply to your existing session and will not start a new one. And if you'd like to extend your stay after your existing session is ended, you can feel free to use any other payment option you'd like. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. I have a question that's not listed here. What do I do? Well, we recommend you visit edmonton.ca/EPark or call the number 311 to speak with an operator. They should have an answer to your question. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark. How do I know which mobile payment option is best for me? If you're not a frequent EPark user, you should probably use the one-time quick pay option through your mobile browser. You can learn about that in this video here. You'll need to enter your information, including credit card information, each time you park. But if you're a casual parker, this is probably the best option for you, since you won't need to spend time making an account or adding funds. If you're a frequent EPark user, we'd recommend setting up an account. It'll take some time for you to set it up, but once you do, your account will be linked to your phone number or your app, should you wish to download one. You'll need to make a $25 minimum deposit into your account, which is how we reimburse you if you choose to end a session early. With an account, you'll be able to pay however you want, including text, phone call, or through the app. If you only park once in a while, an account may not be best for you. You may want to use the virtual pay machine option. Feel free to return to the start to learn about the other ways you can pay for parking, top up your parking time, and save money with EPark.